Welcome to SQL06. Today we are going to see on the data warehousing concept. Whenever you are working in that any of the domain like ETL tester or developer or IICS developer or talent developer, that is if you are dealing with the data, that is you are handling the data, we should familiar on data warehousing concept. Here we have some subset of concept it is available in data warehousing. First we'll see that what is business intelligence. Business intelligence it's referred to a set of the methods and techniques that are used by organization for the tactical and decision making. That is when we see this BI, okay, it is having some methods and technique it is there. Each of the organization it is used that method only. Then only the person or that is that user can make the decision easily with help of them. So the objective of business intelligence is the better understanding of that customer perspectives and improve that customer services as well. So with the help of this business intelligence, we can solve that business problem and business opportunities very easily with a short duration time. And also it is used for high level data analysis purpose, mainly for the prediction, time series analysis and financial analysis. Here I have given one pictorial representations of how the business intelligence is working and based on that how we can make the reports. Here in the left side the data it is presented in the form of the historical data. Okay, in the right side here I have given that the bar chart it is there, that is report in the market, the sales in the market. With the yearly wise it is sales it is there for the three products. How it is the making these reports means with help of the data warehousing we are making that decision and also we are analyzing that all the data, then only we can able to do the reports for a yearly wise we can making the reports for the each of the products. Now we should know what is a OLTP. OLTP it is nothing but it contains the current data and it is handling the limited storage, that is it save the data very temporarily it will store that. And also the relationship model, that is the data stored in OLTP it is a relationship model it is storing. When we see the relationship it is like a ER model, that is parent child relationship model it is storing. And structure of this OLTP is normalized structure, that is larger tables into smaller one. And that OLTP it is online transaction processing. Okay, it store the current data and also that store the data in the form of relational models, parents child relationship. The structure of this OLTP it is normalized structure. Next data warehousing. Data warehousing it is OLAP. Here this OLAP it is a structure, it is denormalized structure of the database which store that historical data is storing and mainly used for this one it is decision making and the analyzing purpose it is used for. Okay, and this is all the data in the form of stored in the summary levels it is storing. The characteristic of the data warehousing next. So when we see the characteristic, so it is a subject oriented, that is it is mainly specific subject it will take and it will make the decisions, and time variant. It will store the historical data, that's the reason it is a time variant or non-volatile. One data it is stored in the data warehouse, it won't be erased, that is it will store the permanently. And integrated, it is dealing with that different sources, okay, in the form of the heterogeneous format. So that is why it is called as integrated systems. Here I have given the difference between the OLTP and OLAP. When we see that OLTP, we already see that it is current data only it is contained, and it is non-volatile systems, that is it is temporary storage and not used for the reporting purpose, and also not used for the analyzing purpose, also it is not used. And the stored in the data is in the form of the relational models, that is parent child relationship. When we see that OLAP, it contains the historical data and a non-volatile system, that is permanent storage, and mainly used for the reporting purpose and used for the analyzing and decision making. Store in the data in the form of the fact and dimensions tables. And also this OLTP is not about the specific subject areas, and it is not in integrated systems. Here I should change to that not integrated systems and normalized structures. When we see that OLAP, it is about specific subject area, it is a integrated system, and the structure it is a denormalized structure. The store in the form of summary level format, it will be store the data. And next, data mart. As usually the data mart it is like that, the department level it is stored. Next, the data mart it store the data in the form of department level it is stored, okay, and it is developed with a specific set of the values or subject in mind. And when we see the data mart, it is a subset of the data warehouse with focused objectives. It is a subset of the data warehouse with focused objectives. Today we see that what is meant by business intelligence, and OLTP and OLAP, and difference between the both of them, and data mart. These and all data warehousing concept. In upcoming videos we will see that some other parts, next part of that data warehousing. And also I already posted that ETL tool, web-based tool, IICS tutorial I already posted. Please watch that. And also I have posted SQL queries. Please see, check that. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe for more updates on data warehousing concepts, SQL, and IICS. Thank you so much.